You can sincerely love Jesus and still not actually have him first in your daily life. You may want to walk with him, talk with him, be as close to him as you want to be. But when your day actually starts moving, everything else keeps getting your first attention. And I know this because I lived it. I love Jesus and I actually wanted to be close to him. However, I had all of these responsibilities and goals and just life dreams, my business, my plans were actually getting the first and the best of me. And in this video, I want to show you how to actually recognize whether Jesus is actually first in your life and not just in your intentions. Because a lot of women think just because I love Jesus, of course he's first in my life. But actually, first love and first place are not always the same thing in practice. Because you can deeply desire Jesus and still have a life that is ordered around everything else before him. And so the question is not only do I love him, the question is what is actually leading me when my life is pressured, stressed, I have responsibility, and my emotions and my desires actually all compete for my one attention. The deeper issue is probably functional lordship. And that's what I call it. And functional lordship is when something other than Jesus is practically leading your life and leading the order of your life. And you may not call that thing Lord, but if it consistently gets first access to your heart, to your attention, the quickest obedience, you protect it with your time, and you actually arrange your day around it, then it's probably functioning like a Lord in that area. And this is why your life actually may reveal something differently than what your heart wants and what you're saying with your language. And so, if Jesus is bridegroom, which he is, and if he is Lord, and he is, then the first place is not just a belief that you hold, it's actually something that needs to be reflected in your life and in your relationship that needs to be brought through and manifest in your life. And so, the bride does not only say, I love him, she learns to actually order her life around him. Not because she's trying to earn love, but because love responds, yields to, protects, and makes room for the one who she belongs to. A practical way to look at this is look at what actually gets your first attention in the morning and look at what you protect in your schedule. Look at what you obey to the fastest when there's pressure. What do you respond to? And the last thing is to look at what you keep saying yes to, even when it costs you time with Jesus. And so once you can actually see what's been taking first place, then your next problem is learning how to actually make room for Jesus in a life that actually feels really full. And that's what we'll talk about in my next video. And for your next step, go ahead and check the caption.